Being confident and having confidence can sound the same, but they're actually pretty different in a way, at least how I define it. I define having confidence in an objective way, like we master a skill, and so we have confidence in that area, while being confident is embedded in our character no matter what we do. I'm gonna explore the idea of being confident in this video. How can one be confident fundamentally? Short answer: not fearing failure and having courage in the face of uncertainty. What do I mean by that? First, I'm gonna discuss the first answer: fearing failure in all kinds of things. When you think about it rationally, without ego, just reason, it is illogical to fear something that is inevitable, but we still do. And so why? Because we have a rigid sense of identity, and we want to maintain that identity by playing only to our mastered area. We don't want to appear stupid to other people. As much as I like to believe that we have a strong sense of individuality and we don't need external validation, true individuals are rare. Most of us are empty shells, like our whole identity is built from without, that is, externally. And so we want to maintain that identity because without that, we are lost. Without people, we don't know ourselves. In other words, we need to have a flexible character. And so, how can we do that? We can do that by building ourselves from within. Building the deepest foundation of our character is simply knowing ourselves from within. So, in this sense, we are not attached to our social ego. And in this state, our ego is transformative, and the transformation is fueled from within. And hence, with every transformation can be called quote unquote failure. As an example, a virtue or habit you did not like, and so you decided to stop it. It's a failure in a sense of wrong adaptations of ideas. So, being in that kind of state makes you feel comfortable with losing part of ourselves and mastering the art of self transformation. On the other hand, simply acknowledging the fact that no one is born packed with already mastered skills. Yes, your talent exists, but will we really let the fact that some people are born with talent stop us from doing what we want? It's a weak argument for me. Diversity is just a fact of humanity. Might as well accept it and do things we set out to do anyways, and fail miserably than not trying. The first card of the tarot is the Fool. It's an archetype. We are all fools at every beginning. Literally, no one starts a master. And so, knowing that, you have a choice. You can fail weeping, you can fail laughing, or not bother trying at all. But choosing not to try, can you still say that you're truly living or just merely existing? If failure is inevitable, lessons or knowledge that comes with it is also inevitable. Failing is better than not trying at all, like I said. So, how do we practice it in our daily lives? Short answer: do something and fail. It's the only cure, and you know it. So, let's explore the second answer: courage in the face of uncertainty. Okay, ask yourself if your past self ever predicted where you are right now, who your friends are, who you are dating, etc. What I mean is it's beyond human capability to predict the future. So uncertainty is our rule in this world. Certainty is only a delusion. So knowing that and making peace with it by accepting that as a matter of fact. Some people are too aware of that uncertainty that they never leave the house. It's called agoraphobia, where a person is afraid to leave environments they know or consider to be safe. In severe cases, a person with agoraphobia considers their home to be the only safe environment. They may avoid leaving their home for days, months, or even years. While some people are ignorant of it, and then the true confident people are aware of that uncertainty but they have the courage to face it. Nelson Mandela said that, and I quote, "I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but your triumph over it." The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. So anxiety and fear doesn't go away. But despite the fear, the confident person still do it anyways. But how can we practice that? Short answer, doing the things that we want, that we deem the result to be uncertain. It's hard, yes, but there's literally no other way to conquer fear but facing it. So, mastering fear literally exudes confidence. So, that's confidence in terms of character. But I would also like to discuss an aspect of confidence when it comes to physical appearance. Well, in terms of physical appearance, there are two ways to go about it. First, accepting all parts of ourselves. And second is identifying that parts of our body that we are insecure and discern whether there's something we can do about it or nothing. As an example, quote unquote, I am not confident showing my skin is not fair. Well, in cosmic perspective, it doesn't really matter. I mean, nothing really matters in that perspective. But if you don't like it, then you should do something to change it. But a huge but, health should be the priority. Don't compromise health for quote unquote beauty. Because beauty is subjective for the most part. It's really hard to put a definition on it, but I already talked about this in my other video. If you'd like to check it out, I'm gonna put the link in the description box. And so, if the part of the body cannot be changed, like our bone structure, well, there are surgeries where you can change that, but you should question your motivation for doing so. I mean, you should go a deep introspection first before doing something that extreme. If it's really helping you, or are you just being bended by external forces like societal standards for beauty? I don't know, it's complicated. The last tip would be standing straight and having a proper posture. Having a good posture releases endorphin or feel good chemical that makes you feel confident. But overall, the first step would be you should ask yourself if you want to be confident. You should decide first. Once you make that decision, have some self respect to stick to it. And besides, it's the only way up. Confidence is a necessity. So when you really think about it, you don't really have a choice. Being confident can literally change your life. People sense confidence and they immediately respect these people, may it consciously or unconsciously. And people can sense insecurity and immediately prey on it at any given time. Being confident is a godlike skill in navigating this game of life. So I think that's that. I hope you get something out of this video. And if you like this kind of content, you can subscribe, like, because I post videos like this weekly. At the same time, I upload my webcomic. And also, don't forget to check my webcom account. I'm actually redrawing the whole thing from the start, creating a new prologue because I want it polished and professional. Like, I am aware that chapters are really ugly in terms of technical drawing skill because it's my first comic. I didn't know what I was doing, and so I decided, yeah, I should revamp this so it's clean and polished. Yeah, the genre is fantasy in action. The world theme is medieval fantasy and lots of magic and curses. And the people there can manipulate matter, like the elements. Only the nobles, though. There are common people too. And if that sounds interesting, you can check it out. And yeah, so tell me your thoughts. What do you think about confidence? Let's talk about it. And yeah, that is all for me. See you when I see you.